please go out and practice lobbing over your opponent's backhand side. This is usually just a singles tactic just because it's too hard to do this in doubles. But in singles, I'm telling you, start lobbing over your opponent's backhand side and the chances of winning go way up. Now, first, this video is courtesy of Sandrado Plays Tennis on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to his awesome channel. I've put his link in the description below. So that was a really good lob and down the line pass by Kyle. So here we get a weak return of serve from Sandrado. And so what does Kyle do? He attacks. Now, when Kyle has this low volley here, one thing I would mention is whenever you have a low volley, try to hit it straight ahead. Try to keep your opponent in front of you. Kyle actually hits this ball cross court, and he's lucky that Sandrado doesn't come in and just either rip this cross court by shaping the ball or just drill this ball down the line for a winner. He hits this ball not super hard and not super deep, and it gives Kyle a chance to put his racket on the ball. Kyle does a good job of hitting the ball nice and low to Sandrado. Sandrado goes for a chip down the middle, but right here is the whole topic of this video. Kyle's got a low ball to his forehand, and he decides he's going to lob. But he doesn't just think of hitting it, high in the air anywhere. He thinks of hitting the ball over Sandrado's backhand side. This is why it's so important that you know if your opponent is right or left-handed, because you have to use that in your aiming strategy. And he correctly lobs the ball over Sandrado's backhand side. Now, Sandrado decides to hit this as a forehand. He could have, and he's very skilled, he could have hit this as a backhand overhead and just try to pop it cross court and angled off the court. He decides to go for the forehand, which I think is a perfectly reasonable thing to do in the heat of the moment. It's so easy, hindsight to just say, oh, you should have hit that as a backhand. And that's typically what people do in the comment section is they always, hindsight is 20/20. Look, at that moment, he just thought, I'm going to try to hit this as a forehand. And that's the benefit of lobbing over someone's backhand side. You can get them to try to make it a forehand and they end up hitting a weak ball. Now, Sandrado could have hit it down the line, which means he's going to pull Kyle over here, which means it's going to be easier for Sandrado to then move over and to bisect the two shots, cross court and down the line. But by hitting it over here, he's in major trouble. Now this is all wide open. He's got to go really fast over to go and cover that down the line. And even if Kyle wanted to, he could have hit behind him. He could have hit behind Sandrado, but he decides to go down the line for the easy winner. Now, if you'd love to use the same strategies the pros use to win their matches, then you got to pick up the Singles Playbook by Fuzzy Yellow Balls. It's all broken down by the type of opponent you play against, and it's over 50 pages, strategy after strategy. And what's really cool is each page comes with a QR code, so you can watch a video of exactly how to use each strategy. Just use my link in the description and pinned in the first comment. And if you're looking for people in your local area to play matches against or practice with, maybe find a league that's close to you based on your skill level. Or if you want to find a coach who's close to you who can help you with your game, then use my link for PlayYourCourt. And it's playyourcourt.com/2minutetennis. When you use my link to sign up, you get 50% off. Whether it's during your next tennis lesson or hitting session with a friend, go out and practice lobbing over your opponent's backhand side. If you do, there's no doubt you're going to gain confidence, win more matches, and play much better tennis. This is Ryan Reedy from 2minutetennis.net. You got this.